This is Dr. Smith with a PhD in common sense. I'm talking to you today about certain things that's been going on in the black community for years, and they seem like they will not understand, will not get it. For example, I'm going to give you a real example. You take a person of another nationality to come to your community, put a store there, and he'll thrive. Not and survive, he'll thrive. You go to his neighborhood, put your store there, and you go out of business. Why is this? Number one is this: you see no color and they see all colors. Number two is this: for example, they'll come to your community, put a store there, and undercut the black person's store, maybe about $2 or $3, and you will go to their store first. Before they do that, they'll come to your community and put the same amount what the black person have, what he's selling his product for, and they'll sell their product for the same amount. But they'll see that the black man is selling 80% all his product to the black peoples, which that are his race. So what they'll say now, to get these black folks with their dumb ass, to get them over my place, I got to cut the salary of what I'm doing down. What I mean by that, they got to cut the price on all of the product. They'll find out what all the black men got in his store and cut it by $2 or $3, whatever it might be. Say, for example, if something costs $5, he'll get it for $3.50. Something costs $4, he'll carry it for $2, and so forth and so on. You'll holler, wait, I can go over there and I can get it. I can get it for cheaper and save some money. Yes, that's for that particular time you can. But later on, guess what happened? The minute the black man cannot survive in the business, in his own community, he have to go out of business. Now, the other person of another nationality, what they will do is raise the price back up what the black man had in your community in the first place and thrive. He sent his kids to college. You send your kids to jail. What he does, he use your money to carry his kids to college. You turn around, don't have no money, so your kids go to jail. They don't hire your kids, they hire other people's kids and their kids. So what happened? So that's when I said a dumb nigger. That's what it is. You have to learn that every time something come up, you can't be running in there buying a wig and getting your fingers done. And you act like black folks can't do fingernails. Black women ain't got to straighten their hair and all that mess and dye and stuff like that. If you want to, you can go to a black beautician, and black beauticians should put their money back in the black community. I get tired of some of these black folks already talking about, I'm out of here. Well, when you get out of there and you go to a white community or another community, Asian or Latino community, whatever it might be, and they start beating on your ass, then you holler, oh, they don't like us. Well, you should have stayed in your community and built it up in the first damn place. That's that goddamn stupid. Excuse my language, but that's how effed up you are. And then they come talking about, oh, Lordy, 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 I can't survive. I can't survive. No, you can't survive because you're stupid. That's why. And everybody prey on you. You the dumbest. Now, no, let me take that back. You the smartest and the ignorantest person in this world. Very smart. But common sense, you just don't have it. I was one particular day, I'm going to tell you about this here. I was in Los Angeles, driving down the street, place I drive a lot of time. I go by there. I saw this whole line of people lining up, buying hot dogs and hamburgers. And I said, them hamburgers must be pretty goddamn good. If they not, it's them fools standing in line getting them hamburgers. Guess what? The Asian was selling the hamburgers and the niggas was buying them. So guess what? The money come out of your pocket goes in his pocket. They don't even live in your community. And then he send his kids to college. Police come on. They'll send your kids to jail. If you don't never learn, you never will learn. I get tired, like I said, I'm not going to be here forever, but I'm trying to get the message across. Please, please, please learn something. Keep the money in your pocket. Every time you get the money in your pocket, it start to itching you like you got to get it out of the community or something. What's so wrong with you? And you go around and want to buy a Mercedes and a Bentley and all this kind of shit and renting. Buy your house on care if it's in the neighborhood that you don't desire. Put some bars up if necessary. Get your 38. Keep that damn thing under your pillow. You make your own community good. You make your own community good. Stop worrying about moving to somebody else's community. They don't want you there in the first goddamn place. Okay? So I'm Dr. Smith with a PhD, and that's the saying of the day. I know some of you probably mad about this message, but it's true. Reading you got plenty of money, but it comes in your community and you stick in and you can't wait. It just itch your pocket. Time you get paid, you got to go to the bar, get you some booze, get you some cigarettes, go and get drunk, get doped up. And other folks just laugh their fucking ass off at you. Here come the niggers. Hey, my God, the niggers are coming. They're coming again. Here they come, the niggers. And you with your dumb ass, you fall in that trap every weekend. You there. So learn some common sense. Dr. Smith with a PhD in common sense. And learn to put your money in your own community. And plus, furthermore, your black people that in that community, start treating each other right and stop trying to dog your own folks out by overcharging them and say you have to buy from me. That's what started. They don't have to buy from you. So put the price down where they can pay, okay? You got to buy from me on black, and you're going to charge somebody $10 and the white boy going to give them $5, $6. What you think going to happen? They're going to leave your damn ass. You cannot survive that way. And these black women, you better try to keep the black man in the house. Because the black woman not under control, it's over. See, I'm going to tell you something about slavery. In the slavery time, the white man didn't worry about the black man. No. All he wanted to control the female. See, you control the female, you control the productive part of the nationality, of the race. You see, you don't need but one black man, and you can have him have sex with 10, 20, 100 black women. So you're not worried about how many males. Make sure you got a lot of female. So if you control the female, you control the race. And black women, believe it or not, they're being controlled by the other races. You know, what's wrong with your hair? What's wrong with your color? Malcolm X and everybody else done told you this time and time again, and you're still fucked up. I mean, I don't understand why you, and then you teach these damn kids showing your ass. I seen a lot of the black guys say, look at her, look at that woman, look at that black woman, and she's showing her butt, got a bikini on, showing her ass and up her vagina and stuff like that, walking down the street to little small kids. We the only doggone race do shit like that. I ain't seen every white folk do it. They do it at the beach. Hispanic do it at the beach. Asian do it at the beach. You're going to walk on Fifth Avenue or Broadway or somewhere, and you're going to have something like up your crack of your butt. Or either got your booty showing with your drawers hanging down or sagging or whatever you want to say. And then you want to say, they don't like us. Quite naturally, don't like it. They ain't going to never like your damn ass. You got to respect yourself. Remember what the Staple Singer say? If you don't respect yourself, ain't nobody going to give a good cahoot. So respect yourself. So that's the saying of the day. And I hope everybody listen. And I hope everybody start to getting it through their thick skull. It's Dr. Smith with a PhD in common sense. And don't forget this and understand this. The white man is not going to give you a damn thing. You got to get out there and earn it on your own. And if you turn around and start buying from each other, you solve your own damn problem. He ain't got to solve a damn thing. But as long as he think you're stupid, he gonna say, hey, they stupid. Keep them stupid. Now you ain't probably look at me. Well, we got so many doctors. There you got a lot of black people that's got education. I didn't say that. I said common sense. That's what I said. I didn't say education. Don't get it mixed. Don't get it messed up and mixed up and whatever. Common sense. That's the reason I got a PhD in common sense. I sent my boys to college and they didn't have to pay the doggone government a damn thing back. Because I seen when they was born, I was putting shit away. A lot of people say, well, I couldn't do it. Bullshit. You can do it. If you make $1, save a dime. Dr. Smith with a PhD in common sense. And that's the saying of the day. Talk to you later. And to subscribe to my channel. It's always plenty more where that come from. Remember, there's plenty more where that come from. Dr. Smith with a PhD in common sense.